Now we're being recorded. So thanks everybody. Welcome. All right, let's keep on going here. I got somebody doodling, so let me disable that. All right, so I just want you to imagine if you had that extra cash for the holidays, what that would do, okay? Now, I got to share with you a little bit about myself, who's sharing with you right now. I'm a mom of 6 kids. I'm a grandma to 5, and time has always been the most important thing to me. And I was feeling miserably at that. If you go back to 2022, I wasn't having enough time with my family and I wasn't making enough memories. I wasn't having enough moments with my children. So I was looking for a way to generate extra income. And when I discovered this 5-step blueprint, I went from making 0 online to 6 figures in 6 months. And now we travel the world and we do things that I've always dreamed of. Like you see my background right now, I'm actually in Florida. Me and many people in our community just got back from a cruise together and we're still just here hanging out together. And I love that type of freedom. So look at this, Faith, to kick off October, she's had a $600 sale come in and a $100 sale come in. This is what we love. Her goal is 5,000 this month, and she's literally off to a great start. But see that today, $100 while in church. That's passive income, my friends. She didn't have to do any work at that moment to generate that customer. And look at this, 3.6 thousand this week. Her goal is to hit 5,000. She's already being able to do this. I'm speechless. My heart is pounding. How fun is that? Imagine you're able to make a post like that. So put in the comments if you are ready to learn how. I want to know, are you ready today to learn exactly how they are doing that? Yes, ready, ready, ready. Awesome. So let me break down the 5-step blueprint to daily paying customers. You guys realize that that's what every single business has in common. They need to know how to attract daily paying customers to them. So step 1, you need to promote digital programs that are in high demand. And I'm going to share with you why digital, because the world is going digital. But also, when you promote something that's digital, you realize the entire world is your potential customer base because you can sell all over the world. The digital goods economy is a gigantic $950 billion market. So check this out. In 2019, it did 950 million for 1 year. By 2023, it was averaging $1 billion a day. And now it averages 1.2 billion a day in 2024. And it's projected to hit 3 billion a day by 2027. Do you guys realize how much money is to be made in this industry, right? So it just makes sense to promote a product that is growing at a rapid rate. So here's a few other reasons why you make 100% profit. So you're not making a small percent. Let me give you a perspective of it. So if you're like an affiliate marketer or network marketer, you average about 25% profit. When you promote digital programs, you make 100% profit. So our number 1 selling product is 900. But if you were an affiliate marketer and your number 1 selling product was 900, you put $225 in your pocket. What makes more sense to you, to get 1 customer and make $900 or get 1 customer and make $225? What makes more sense to you? Now, maybe you want to sell a lip gloss because you like a lip gloss. Like this lip gloss is actually from a network marketing company that I'm holding here, but I don't promote it. I use it because it's good, but I don't want to work hard to get 1 customer to make $9. I would rather work hard to get 1 customer and make $900 and literally be promoting something that could impact the company's life, right? And so daily pay direct into your bank account is the next thing. Imagine getting a customer today and it shows up in your bank account tomorrow. And you get to learn and earn at the same time. This was important to me. I didn't want to learn. I wanted to be able to learn and earn at the exact same time. And you get to sell something that helps other people. Now, next is stop trading time for dollars. Let me explain what I mean by that. If you're working a job right now and you work 8 hours at a job, you get paid for 8 hours. You do not get paid again unless you work another 8 hours. So this is how you automate your business. Because when you automate your business, it's literally out there working for you 24/7. So this is what our automations look like. Okay, it's pages just like this that are literally out there 24/7 working for you. So what happens is when somebody puts their email in, they're immediately taken to this thank you page. And at any time they can see what we sell. If they still have questions after they go to this page, if they don't purchase, they get this in their email. Okay, and check this out. They can click right here and at any time they can purchase. So these pages are constantly out there working for us 24/7. And this also builds your email list. Look at this, Christine, automations work. She goes, I got a $300 payment in yesterday and I didn't even notice it until now. That's the power of automations. Now, next, after you put your business on autopilot, it is getting your business discovered. You guys, the entire world is your window of unlimited customers when you promote something that is digital. So we teach you how to use classified ads to attract customers to you, and also how to utilize social media. There's 5 billion people on the planet that are on social media. Do you think out of 5 billion that you could learn the skills to attract one a day? One a day is 900 a day. That's $328,000 a year. Would that change anything for you? So what I want to do real quick, because we have a little, she's limited on time. I would love Victoria to share her story because she has used social media to attract customers to her. And wait till you hear by implementing these strategies, what it's done for her business. So Victoria, I'm gonna let you take it away.
Thank you. Hello. All right. I absolutely love getting to share what this has done for me because when I tell you it has completely changed everything for my family, those are not just pretty words. Okay. I am a busy boy mama. How many of you have kids and you have wanted to find a way to stay home with them? Say me in the comments if this is you, because I have 3 little boys, 2 are special needs. Like my oldest is autistic. My youngest is a tiny tot tornado who is just always into everything. My husband is active duty Army. And if you looked at my resume years ago, I've done everything under the sun. I've worked in corporate, I've waited tables, I've worked in retail, I've worked in public schools, everything. And then once I started having kids, I really wanted to find a way to stay home with them. And so this is when I started learning about network marketing. How many, and this is not an MLM, you guys, but how many of you have ever done any kind of MLM? The reason why I did that was because I wanted to find a way to stay home with my kids, right? And I was like, okay, how can I make a good income doing this? Well, in reality, what I got from that was I was glued to my phone doing the parties, the salesy posts, the cold messaging, the recruiting, all of those things, trying to make $7 on a stinking mascara, y'all. And I did that for years. And so I was literally maybe working 12 hours a day with my face glued to my phone while my kids are over here going, mommy, mommy, mommy. I was not getting the time freedom that I wanted. I was not getting the financial freedom that I wanted. I was majorly burnt out. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to do my own thing. I wanted to move away from like content creation and all of this. And so I started my own online boutique. Now, how many of you have ever had your own business? Because if so, you know the amount of work that goes into that, right? I went 30 grand into debt to start this boutique. And in I think my best year, I did about 22 grand. And then what happened for me, and the reason I did this, y'all, was because I was like, I want to go from making a 25% profit on a mascara to making 100% profit. I'm like, this is mine. I was making 100% in this boutique. So I went from $7 on a mascara to 20 bucks on a top. But what happened for me was I got to a place where I had not made a sale in 6 weeks. And y'all know when it rains, it pours. You guys, at least in America, and I know this is like this a lot around the world. 61% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. And that was us. So when I had not made a sale in my boutique for 6 weeks and we were living off of my husband's Army income, when it rains, it pours, right? I needed a new transmission for my car, needed 4 new tires, needed to pay for 6 rental cars while my car was in the shop, and we could not afford it. Meanwhile, I had been seeing this girl talking about how she made 40 grand in 2 months doing this digital marketing thing. And I'll be honest with you guys, I said it sounded too good to be true. I said, there's no freaking way, because the way that my mama taught me, I was supposed to make an income. I needed to work more to make more. You know what I mean? That's why so many of us fall into that pattern of multiple jobs and working overtime and all these things, because that's what society tells you that you have to do. And so it's normal for something that sounds too good to be true to, like, for our brains to just go there, right? This, when I tell you this was a Hail Mary for me, we needed to find a way to make something work. And in my first month doing this, this is just my story, okay? My first month doing this, I made $29,000. I've never seen an income like that in even a year prior to this, y'all. In 5 months, I hit my first six figures. And then fast forward now, I'm 14 months in, I'm at $430,000, sitting in a brand new house that we were able to build from scratch, y'all. And it is because of this business. And this house is almost paid off in full because of this. So I just want to be, and I'm like, yes, mom, we're able to travel, like literally beyond my wildest dreams, what this has done for me. And I do not work more than 2 hours a day. So I just always want to be the girl that's going to tell you, if you think that something, if you think that this sounds too good to be true, y'all, I want to like grab you by the face and tell you it freaking works. And listen to the stories that you're going to hear here, because it's working for so many people. The process works and it changes lives. And I love to see it.
Awesome. Somebody asked if you had a huge following on social media.
Oh, I love this question, because so when I was doing my MLM, I did everything over on Facebook. And so when I first started, I equated followers to sales. And so I actually had people on Facebook that would say, well, Victoria, you'll probably do really well with this because you've got a following. I'm the kind of person where I like to take that as a challenge. And I said, okay, I'm going to go over to TikTok where nobody knows me. Actually, that's not true. People knew me because I had 36,000 followers on my original account on TikTok. But here's the thing. When I started posting on my original account, I made nothing there. Followers do not equal sales. And so once I plugged into the training and I learned, okay, you need to start a brand new account at zero. And then you will learn how to attract customers. I did not tell friends and family where I was. I wanted to do this completely organically. And so I have built a multi six-figure business on, like, primarily on TikTok from zero. So yeah, that's don't get caught up in followers, because you don't need to have any kind of following to do this. I mean, Michelle, you even know there's people of all ages, like in their 50s, 60s, 70s, who had no following, no like social media experience, and they've already hit six figures. It's amazing.
And that's what I love about this, because no experience is required. You just got to be coachable and consistent, and no following is required, because you can't take the followers to the bank to make your car payment, but you can take the money you make from customers. And that's what I absolutely love about it. So thank you for sharing. I love your story. And I know you just gave a lot of people hope, because the chat is blowing up.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So thank you so much. All right, guys, I wanted her to share real quick, because her story is absolutely amazing. And I just want you to look at her and go, if she can do it, I can do it. All she was is she was ready for a change. She was ready to take advantage of the 5 billion people on social media and learn how to attract, become a magnet to them, right? People are online every day and are ready to buy every single day. So step 4, how did she find these customers? And that's what we're going to share with you, because this is one of the most important steps, right? And that is, you need to know who your perfect customer is. We live in a world today that nobody wants to be sold. They want value given to them. And to be able to give value, you need to know who your perfect customer is, and then you'll know what kind of value to give them. So we teach you how to discover your perfect customer. We show you how to create content that will attract your ideal customer to you. And you need to do a CTA, call to action. You guys, when you learn how to do a CTA, you know how powerful a CTA is? This, my friends, is what allows you to not have to DM people, not have to find a customer, not have to bother friends and family. This is what allows you to create a piece of content and invite people to go check out your automated system. The CTA is how we're able to leverage our time and work less, but make more money. So let me recap. Step 1, promote a product and make 100% profit. Step 2, automate your business so it's working for you 24/7. Step 3, get your business discovered so you don't have to find customers. And step 4, stand out by relating with your content, which sends people back to your automated system. So what's step 5? New customer. Because your automated system did all of the follow-up and follow through for you. So I want to talk to you about how to make 900 daily from your phone, right? One customer a day equals daily pay. You can use the entire internet to attract customers to you through the system. So here's how it works. When somebody discovers your content or your free ads on social media, they put their email in. Between this page and this page, on average, inside my community, 1 out of 20 people purchase. So our goal with you is to get yours converting at 1 out of 20. You know, it's no different than when you go buy a new car, right? They say this car averages 35 miles to a gallon. Well, you might get the new car and you might be a little speeder, so you might average 26 miles to a gallon. So you might be like, how can I get my mileage to 35 miles a gallon, right? When you have something to aim for, it's easier to get there. And that's what I love on average. Now we have 1 gal in our community and she's got 1 out of 4 that buy from her. Is that not amazing? See, these pages do the work for you. Look at this, Lisa, she hit 31,690 days. Guys, 90 days. You got to check out her story inside the community, but she goes, 90 days ago, I was struggling to buy groceries and paying for my property tax. And every emergency kept us broke. And she discovered this. She implemented the 5 steps and made 31,690 days. It's possible, she says. And that is what I absolutely love. Now, what are the 4 apps that you would need on your phone? Or what are the apps that you would need on your phone to be able to launch and grow a business? Well, our community app. You guys, you get to be part of a community of 41,000 plus people, but we have an app for the community. And your digital growth app, your legacy builder app, or your passive daily pay blueprint app, it's all right there. It's all in one place. So an app here, your email app, and then whatever social media platforms you want to use. I started with TikTok. So I had 1, 2, 3, 4 apps on my phone. I still build my business 95% on my phone. And I love that because you can build your business from anywhere. So I want to introduce you to the Legacy Builder program right now. And I want to explain to you what is inside of it and what it can do for you to help you get that extra cash for the holidays and help you be able to launch your business and be able to reach your goals and dreams in 2025. Now, the Legacy Builder program, when you purchase it, it's going to teach you the skills and strategies you need to attract daily paying customers. But one of the benefits of it is you immediately get 4 income streams that sell for a total of $1,900. Can you imagine today you can launch a business and immediately get access to 4 income streams? This is what got me so excited right here. So inside the program, it literally walks you through step by step. It's kind of like paint by numbers. You're going to get, it's the best online educational course that you'll have to learn digital marketing, learn content creation, learn how to attract customers to you, learn automations, learn how to master getting your income earning activities done in 2 hours a day. And inside of it, you have the ultimate discovery system. And that is going to show you how to build a brand, even a faceless brand if you want, how to copy and paste free ads. And it's also going to show you how to utilize social media the right way to attract customers to you. We have a complete training on the invisible empire if you want to build that faceless brand. And it even shows you a strategy, 100K, your first 12 months strategy as well. Here's an example. Wendy, when she purchased, she literally has been building her faceless brand and she's already made $400 just off the faceless brand, you guys. And then inside our community, you get extra perks as well. We are doing right now a 90-day run. We're getting ready to launch our next one on the 15th that you get to be part of. It's a daily video with an action step. The goal is to focus on 20K by the holiday season. And then we'll set your goals for 2025, and we will work through those goals with you to help you achieve those goals. And you get a daily video with that. We have a complete content vault that has testimonials inside that you can use, has content creation ideas. You get access to all of the webinars, and you get access to all of the replays of the trainings as well. Look at this, another $1,800 in 2 days again. So this has happened many times since she has launched her business, and she's only on day 50 for her. Absolutely amazing. And this is what happens when you are coachable and willing to follow a proven process. Now, before I go into breaking down the time, because I know right now it's like, how much time is it going to take? Because the holidays and all the craziness is going on, right? But before I do that, I want to take it over to South Africa, because I'm a gal in Kansas, you guys. I didn't realize the power of social media. And one of my videos got pushed over to South Africa, and Cecilia discovered that video, and she implemented, or she purchased from me, and she implemented what she learned. And you guys, now she's a millionaire in South Africa Rand money. Her story is absolutely amazing. So Cecilia, can you share, my friend?
A 3 millionaire. And I know math is going to call this a multimillionaire, but I'm going to call it a 3 millionaire because I'm going to call it out by name as I go. Hi, you guys. Okay, so I'm Cecilia Jacobs, and I'm all the way from South Africa. I'm one of those mamas that really wanted to be able to work from home. For me, having time with my daughter was crucial. I wanted to be that mummy that was there to see her grow up. And the reason for this is I'm actually an angel mummy of 2 little boys. And after that, I'm also a cancer survivor. So when my little girl was born, I had this desire to be a stay-at-home mama. And my first business that I started up was a daycare center. So I come from a 10-year ECD background where I paid 250,000 Rand as a South African to complete my studies for that, and had that business for 10 years. But at the end of the day, I ended up being that mama, not being able to show up next to the sports field, not being able to be called on by the teachers to help out in the tuck shop. I was never there. So this business started taking time away from my child. And I opened up a salon. I honestly thought that, you know what, this is now going to give me back my time freedom, you know, having my own business, working my own schedules. But it is as if I just went downhill from there. I went from having one credit card to taking out a second credit card to pay off the first credit card. And then I had this massive plan of taking out a loan, paying off these 2 credit cards. And at the end of the day, I maxed out both credit cards. I sat with that loan, and I ended up in a position where I literally had to start selling my stuff to quiet down debt collectors. The one thing, and this is something I want to share tonight, I've never shared it before, but the one thing that I had to give up as a South African mama was a Fortuner, you guys. I had to sell my Fortuner in order to quiet down debt collectors, and it broke my heart into a million pieces because I ended up with what you call a prayer car. But I came across one morning, 5 a.m., after a previous day where I realized if I'm not going to do something now, I'm going to completely lose my relationship with my daughter. I came across Michelle's post, 5 a.m. in the morning, sitting in my lap bar, crying over a cup of coffee, not knowing what it is that I was going to do to get out of this predicament. And I came across that mama from Kansas because of social media. And I thought, I wish this could work in South Africa, because I heard her speaking in dollars, and I was so hungry to work less and make more. But because she was speaking in dollars, I honestly didn't think it would work here. And then I'm like, wait a minute, what if this does work in South Africa? I entered my email address into that link, and I joined one of these webinars, and I started seeing these parents and the results that they had. And I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to try this. Well, there's been a massive ripple effect from this because I was the first South African to start out with this. And if you are from South Africa and you've been following some digital marketers, you will realize that there's 12 millionaires currently that was born from this legacy program, multiple South African 6-figure earners. And the reason for why it's happening so quickly for us is actually that $1 is anything between 18 and 20 Rand. So whatever you bring, each dollar that you bring into your household, you are earning way above what you are spending in. This completely flipped my life. I started with this in May. September last year, I moved up to Jeffreys Bay in the Eastern Cape after I completely cleared out all debt that I had. After I replaced that brake car with a car that I could buy cash without asking the bank for 1 penny. And 2 weeks ago, I literally got myself another Fortuner, you guys, and I still don't owe the bank 1 freaking penny. So the car that broke my heart when I had to give up so that I could quiet down debt collectors, I've actually doubled it up and got back a better one. So if you're sitting on the other side, and especially if you're from South Africa and you're feeling like, I just wish a light would go on or a door would open for me, I'm going to promise you, if you are ready to learn the skills, if you are ready to plug into a blueprint that's literally going to take you as somebody that's got no tech skills, that actually I started with a fear of my computer, that I had no time because I was working 15 hours a day when I got started with this in my salon just to be broke. If you are ready to learn how to go step by step, day by day, especially with the new launch of the 90-day sprint that's coming, because it's those sprints that literally helped me as a South African to start earning $10,000 on a monthly basis, which for us is 180,000+ Rand a month. And if that is something that will make a difference in your life, then I want to tell you tonight, it is time to get started. It is time to get going, because this is that rich uncle's business, the one that you forever wish that, I wish I could just get my foot or my hand onto something that is literally booming in the industry. This is his business. You need to get started with this uncle's business because it's going to help you and your family to be set free. I just want to say something else because the holidays is coming. Christmas is coming, right? I started last year, May, as a real broke mama. I didn't see the light. I didn't know how I was going to cover my bills. I was really devastated, broke, overworked, underpaid. I started in May last year. By Christmas time, 2 days after Christmas, I literally paid my child's school fees for the whole year. After the first Christmas, where I didn't need to steal from Peter to pay Paul, I didn't have to, ignore debit orders in order to put something small under my child's Christmas tree. You've still got 2 months left. And with the next sprint that's coming, I want to urge you guys, honestly, look into this because this can change your life. If you're ready for change and you're ready to learn these skills,